Yo, 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 it's good, YouTube. This is Vinny's Rap Game Snaps, and I am back with another Pickups video. This is round 2 of Pickups Madness. I have officially given it a name. Last round, or round 1, was Retro Madness. This round, or round 2, is going to be called Movie Madness. Pretty much all the DVDs, all the Blu-rays, all the VHS that I have picked up over the past month that I'm going to catch you guys up on will be shown in this video. I got tons. And I pretty much got them all at the same spot except for 3 DVDs, and then the VHS, they have the story of their own. But yeah, here we go. As usual, I'm going to start off with the Blu-rays. I have one Blu-ray kind of set thing that I'm going to save to the end because it is actually my best pickup of the month. Definitely the best deal I've ever gotten. So I'm going to save that to the end of the video, but we're going to get to the other ones first. The first Blu-ray I picked up is Rambo First Blood Part 2. Now, I kind of already had it in my collection. It came in the Ultimate Edition DVD set. But when I got to First Blood Part 2, the DVD was cracked before I could even watch it. It was cracked in the case. And it was sealed and shit too, but it was cracked. So I decided to pick it up. I did watch it online prior, and I actually really enjoy this one. I'd say it's my best. It's the favorite out of the first 3. So it's real cool to have that on Blu-ray. Next, we got Push. This is a really cool action movie. It's action, sci-fi, superpower kind of thing going on. If you haven't seen this movie, you definitely have to pick it up, or even rent it, or just check it out online. Definitely got to do what you got to watch this movie. It is real cool. I really like the story. There's always twists and turns, and it's really cool. The next one is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now, I'm a real big Harry Potter fan. I'm not too sure if I've ever mentioned that in my other videos, but I really am. And I'm aiming to get a complete collection of the Harry Potter movies. But pretty much every Harry Potter movie that I own before this one is on DVD, and I like it that way. All the older ones I'd rather have on DVD than Blu-ray. But from this point on, I'm going to be getting them all on Blu-ray just because they're newer, and yeah, I like them better on Blu-ray. I've seen them pretty much all on DVD and all on Blu-ray, and I prefer some more than others on Blu-ray, and from this point up, I prefer them on Blu-ray. But Order of the Phoenix is actually a really cool movie, really good part of the Harry Potter series. And the final Blu-ray is Zombieland. Now, this is literally a definition of a man's movie. Zombies, women, violence, comedy, it's everything. It's awesome. And this is the copy of the movie that comes with the digital. But the digital was expired when I purchased it, so whatever. But I really don't need the digital. It's just cool that it came with a disc. Next I'm going to show you guys the VHS. Italian people. First one up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love this movie. I was so happy to find this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I got these. Pretty much, there's a dump room in on the first floor of the condo that I'm living in, and people leave whatever, like electronics and stuff that they don't need. They just put it in the room, and then whoever wants it goes and gets it. And my dad ended up going down and checking it out. He usually finds like AV cables and stuff like that for me. But today he found VHSs. So I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of my favorite. This is a classic right here. I don't know where to put these. Okay, I'm gonna go here. The next one is House Guest. I've never seen it, but it has Sinbad in it, so it has to be funny. Got another classic here, Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't know where the hell you've been. Mission Impossible, real awesome series, and the first movie is actually one of my favorites, so it's real cool to have that. Also found a copy of Resident Evil, another classic, real good start to a real amazing movie series. Always leaves you with a cliffhanger at the end of the movie. That always gets me, so it's real cool. Another classic, Austin Powers. Yes, the original Austin Powers. Really cool to have that in the collection, especially as a VHS. So yeah, definitely gonna watch that. And the final VHS I picked up, Clerks. Amazing comedy. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Really funny, and the second one is just as good. So, and now we're gonna get to the DVDs. Yeah. Speaking of Clerks, I got myself a copy of Clerks 2 as well on DVD, and this is the 2-disc widescreen edition. Comes with both discs. I really like the Clerks movies. If you can find any of them, definitely pick them up. The first Clerks movie has a more punkier edge to it because it's in black and white and stuff, but both movies are really amazing. Definitely got to check both of them out. The next one is 1408. This is the 2-disc collector's edition, and I bought it brand new sealed. Has both discs and the postcards that comes with it in the special edition. Pretty much the 2 discs. There's the theatrical edition, and then there's the director's cut. Theatrical edition is way better. The director's cut just adds like 10-20 minutes of unnecessary stuff at the beginning of the movie that makes it longer than it's supposed to be. So if you end up picking this version up, just watch the theatrical. But it's a really awesome movie, real nice thriller. It's supposed to be a horror movie, but it doesn't scare me whatsoever. I just really love the story. Next one, Step Up. I'm a real big fan of this series of movies. I've watched all 3 of them multiple times. I've had this in my collection, I guess, for the longest time. But it was bootleg, and I would watch it many times. But now that I have an actual original copy of it, it's real cool to have it in the collection, and I've already watched it like 3 times, so I love it. Real nice start to the Step Up series. Next up, got a copy of Happy Feet. Real good animated movie. It's deeper than you think it is. The story in this movie is deep. It is amazing. For a cartoon made for kids, I kind of feel like this is more for adults. Like, there's a lot of adult aspects in the movie. I don't know if they did that on purpose so that adults would enjoy the movie as well, but whatever. It's a real cool movie, really good. Mix of comedy, mix of drama, romance, it's everything. It's everything that a normal movie would be, but with animation. It's awesome. And the next one is actually one of my favorite comedies of this generation, and that is Superbad. This is the 2-disc unrated extended edition, and it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, I didn't really notice much of a difference, but I love the movie. Michael Cera, that guy right there, Michael Cera, is one of my favorite comedy actors of this generation. Pretty much every movie that he's in, I enjoy. I'm really aiming to collect each and every movie that he's in, because I've actually watched them all and I really enjoy them all. So, brings me one step closer. I got Youth in Revolt as well in my collection, and it's hilarious. Next, we got Turbo, a Power Ranger movie. It's not the best Power Ranger movie that you can get out there. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I prefer Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. I have that on VHS actually, so whatever. I got 2 Power Ranger movies now, but I did watch it a couple of times. I tried to get into it more the times I watched it after the first, but it really never clicked with me. I was never really part of the Turbo Power Rangers series when it was on television. I was more of the original, so I don't know, but it's an okay movie. Next, we got a copy of Shallow Hal. Jack Black is a genius in this movie. He is hilarious. He plays the part perfectly. If you love Jack Black movies, this is definitely one that you need in your collection. It is awesome. Has so many different aspects in it. Has comedy, has drama. It's good. Watch it. Next, we got the 2-disc widescreen edition of Troy. And it does come with both discs. Yeah, that one there. Oh, my finger was in the way. And then you got that one there. Really awesome movie. I really enjoy it. Really portrays the historical story very well. Is that Brad Pitt? Yeah, that's Brad Pitt. He does a real good job acting in this movie. Really cool movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you have seen it or you have it in your collection or whatever, watch it. That's my recommendation of the week. Next, I got another good comedy of this generation, and that is Hot Tub Time Machine. I love this movie. Always makes me laugh. I remember when I first watched it in the theaters, I was laughing literally non-stop. So it was really cool to get that into the collection. I'm kind of upset that it's not the unrated edition. This is apparently the rental exclusive edition. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, it was from Blockbuster originally, so it's probably just some packaging shit. Next movie I picked up, I never watched. I haven't watched yet. I kind of just picked it up blindly because of the actors, Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon, and that is Fever Pitch. It doesn't really look like a movie I would actually be into, but I didn't want to walk out with nothing when I went to the Goodwill that day, so I decided to pick this up. If you know anything about this movie, definitely leave some opinions in the description. In the comment section down below. I want to know if it's even worth watching, or if it's just going to collect dust in the collection. Next, we got WALL-E. This is a masterpiece. This is definitely the best Disney movie that was made from 2000 to 2010. I love this movie. Even though there's not a lot of dialogue in it, especially in the beginning, within the first 5 to 10 minutes, you're already so connected to WALL-E that everything that happens to him, you feel. You can feel the movie. It is amazing. So watch it. It's definitely not only for kids. The next movie is an Eddie Murphy classic, and that is Beverly Hills Cop. Is it some kind of special collector's edition? I didn't even realize that, but yeah. Beverly Hills Cop, real nice Eddie Murphy movie. It's not my favorite Eddie Murphy movie, but it's definitely a real cool addition to the collection, and I have watched it a couple of times. The movie that I'm really looking for by with Eddie Murphy in it is The Golden Child. Really amazing movie, so I'm definitely keeping an eye out for that. But until then, I got Beverly Hills Cop, so I'm good. Next, I got a copy of 28 Days Later. Now, prior to buying this, I never watched it, and it was recommended to me by a lot of friends. So I decided to pick it up when I saw it, and it did not disappoint me. I love this movie. It's real cool, so if I ever see 28 Weeks Later, I'll definitely pick that up as well. Next, we got Wesley Snipes, Blade 2. Definitely not the best Blade movie. I prefer the first one way more than this one. It's way better. But it's still a solid vampire hunter movie kind of thing. If you've seen the first one, you should definitely watch this one. It won't disappoint you, but it's not as good as the first. Got the Lost Boys collection. Pretty much it has two Lost Boys movies. It has the original, The Lost Boys, and it has The Lost Boys, The Tribe, which was made later in the 2000s. What year? I don't know. I don't feel like straining my eyes in the dark. Yeah, I'm actually in the dark. All the light that's in this video is from like the sun setting over there. But yeah, I prefer the original Lost Boys movie way more actually than the newer Lost Boys. But the Lost Boys is definitely a good movie as well. I've watched them both multiple times since I bought it, so definitely not a waste of money. I was real happy to find this actually because I was wanting to watch the Lost Boys on an actual DVD. So awesome. Got myself a copy of I Am Legend. I don't know why it's in like a sleeve like this. I've never really seen a sleeve like that, but I Am Legend. It's the widescreen edition. I love this movie. I never thought a movie could have only one actor in it, but Will Smith definitely pulled it off. And when his dog died, oh man, don't even get me started about that. That was some emotional times. But yeah. Next, Saw 3. Definitely not the best of the Saw movies, but I am trying to complete my Saw collection. Right now I have Saw and Saw 3. I still need Saw 2 and all the other ones. But Saw 3 definitely does continue the story very well. That's one thing I really love about the Saw movies. The story always continues in some way or another, and it is epic every time. The story in this movie, when it comes to the main characters, is amazing. But the traps and stuff isn't really as good, and it doesn't really come to par in this movie, but it's still definitely gruesome and amazing. So, yes. Also got myself another classic, and that is Rush Hour. So now I have Rush Hour 1 and 2. I'm looking for Rush Hour 3 to complete that. Best Rush Hour movie I've seen. Rush Hour 2 is pretty solid as well, but I prefer Rush Hour 3 over that one if I would have to choose. But Rush Hour is an amazing movie. I love the stunts that Jackie Chan does in this movie. They're real amazing, so real nice to have that. Starting a tip. Motherfucker stay. Motherfucker stay. Next, I got a movie that I've never watched. I thought that this movie was a different movie when I purchased it, and that is Slapshot 3, the Junior League. Now, when I bought it, I thought it was the original Slapshot, which I love. I haven't seen this one yet, and I don't know if I'm going to. I probably will, because I really enjoy the Slapshot series. I've watched Slapshot 1 and 2, and I love them both, so this one probably won't disappoint me, but I don't know. They might have changed it up too much, because this is a very new rendition to the series, so I don't know. If you have seen it, leave comments in the comment section telling me what you think about it. Next, I got another classic, and that is Beetlejuice. This is like the movie of my childhood. I would literally... I owned the VHS back in the day, and I would watch it. I would watch it whenever it came on television. I would go and rent the DVD when it came out, and I would watch it. I watched this way too many times as a child, and then it was a few years in between those periods, and then I found this, and I'm still loving it. I've already watched it like 6 times this past month, so real cool to have. A movie that I pretty much just purchased for the family to watch, and that is Snatch. I have watched it prior to purchasing it, and that's why I knew it was good and that my family would enjoy it. But yeah, it's a good movie, but I wouldn't really see myself going out of my way to watch it. It's definitely worth watching though, so if you haven't, go ahead and pick it up or rent it or do whatever you want to watch it. By any means. It's a real good movie though. Real nice action scenes, some comedy mixed in with some drama as well. It's a really well-rounded movie. So next movie is a movie I haven't seen yet, and that is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, so I decided to pick it up. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I definitely will be. If you know anything about it, or you got some special opinions about it, leave a comment. Got some more classic movies, and this is the National Lampoon's Vacation double feature. Pretty much it has National Lampoon Vacation and European Vacation in the same set. I prefer European Vacation over the original National Lampoon Vacation. I also like Vegas Vacation as well, but I don't have that yet. I'm looking out for it. But European Vacation always gets me. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. And it goes through a lot of really amazing areas in Europe. So if you're into comedy and kind of getting a glimpse of other cultures, definitely check that out. And the other one is really funny as well. It just doesn't come to par with the other ones. Next we got V for Vendetta. Love this movie. Pretty much all I can say is epic, because if I start talking about it, I will start talking about it and I will ruin it for all the people that haven't seen it. So all I can say is epic. Go watch it. The next three pretty much have everything to do with each other. They are the Lord of the Rings special extended editions. Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers were used when I bought them. I got these. These were the only DVDs that I got at Goodwill. These three were the ones I got at Goodwill, and I got them all for $3 a piece. As I said, Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers were used. They were open. They do have some light scratches, but they do work. So it's all good. But Return of the King was brand new, sealed, and I got that for $3 as well. So I think that was definitely a really amazing deal on those three. I got all three of those for $9, and one was sealed brand new. Yes, awesome. And I'm a real big fan of the Lord of the Rings movies. When I watch Fellowship of the Rings, I have to watch the other two after. It might be in the same day. It might take 2 to 3 days and just like spread them out. But as soon as I watch the first one, I have to watch the second one, and then I have to watch the third one, and then I'll probably end up watching them over again. But it's real cool to have them in the collection, especially the special extended edition. Got me sitting there for 3 to 4 hours watching a movie I love. Can't deny that. I love it. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. But I still have that one item that I told you guys trumps all of my pickups for this month, and that is a Blu-ray set. That Blu-ray set is none other than Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Now, the story behind this is that I got it at a pawn shop in Toronto. Let's just say it really pays off to have friends in pawn shops. I always go to that pawn shop. I go there multiple times a week, 1 to 2 times a week, just to drop by. Even if I don't buy anything, I don't really care. I just go in to say hello to my boy there. Really always hooks me up. The first time he hooked me up, he gave me DVDs for $1, and he usually sells them 3 for $10, and he just let me pick out whichever DVDs I wanted for $1 each. The next time, he hooked me up with Monte Cristo, like full size cigars. They were brand new. They were still packaged. He hooked me up with three. He hooked me up with 3 for free. I smoked one with him, and then I had one by myself. Monte Cristos usually go for like $20-25 a piece, and he gave me 3 for free. And then to that day that I went in and I bought this, boy was I happy. He was like, "You like Star Wars, right?" And I, of course, said yeah, because I always bring up Star Wars movies, asking him if he has any in stock, DVD or Blu-ray, and I would have purchased. He never really had any, so I never purchased any from him. But today, I mean that day, not today. It was about 2 weeks ago. But that day, he went into the back and he told me to hold on, just chill there for a second. I thought he was going to bring out cigars again, but he ended up bringing out this. And this was brand new, sealed. It was still with the Future Shop price tag of $139.99 on the plastic. And he's like, "I'll give it you for $20. At first, I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know what it was. And then he put it out on the counter and just like, boom! I'm like, what? Yes. and I got it off of them for 20 bucks, brand new sealed. Oh my god. Oh my god! Look at that! It's mine, and I only paid 20 bucks for it, and it was brand new sealed. Woo! 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 Yeah, awesome. So that was the best pickup of the month. And I will definitely make another video going way more in depth into this. I'm a big fan of the Star Wars series, the entire saga, all 6 movies. I love them all. And I've already watched all 6 of them multiple times since I bought this 2 weeks ago. So, love it. So excited when I saw that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Got you all caught up with my movies. Stay tuned and stick around till next Friday. But we'll stick around for like 20 years down the road if you want. But next Friday, I'm going to be doing round 3, and those are going to be my current gen pickups. Like really got darker all of a sudden. Oh yeah, the sunset. But anyways, I'm going to be doing that next Friday. And sometime in between that, I'm going to be putting up my question answer video. That's going to be allowing you guys to ask me some questions because I finally actually hit 120 subs, which was my goal. So that video is going to be up. Yeah, probably going to be some more videos in between there too because I really want to stay active on YouTube now that I'm back. So if you stuck around until this point, congratulations, you are a friggin' champ. 27 minutes in, holy shit. Rate, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me, tell your mom about, actually your mom already knows about me, but go tell your girlfriend about me if she doesn't know about me already, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, give it a digits. Yeah. Peace. Where the fuck the stop button at? Oh, there, hi.